Are we live? Are we live? Hope we're live. Man, I have not live streamed in ages, but I'm back on YouTube now. This is going to be like a long time. I just got back from jiu-jitsu, so I'm really tired from martial arts class. But we're going to do a Leetcode problem today. And I know there's like 3 of my favorite YouTubers are live streaming right now, but it is what it is. I just want to live stream also. I don't think anyone's going to watch this, to be honest, because like this is just like me live streaming, but it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's completely fine. I'm here mostly live streaming because I want to improve my own skill, and I need to like do this frigging. Alright, we're gonna do this problem called ranked teams by votes. I've been doing resolving Leetcode problems and getting better at this. This one, I always mess this up. I don't know. Ranked teams by votes. We'll get there. We'll solve these. And then once I resolve all 132, I have been resolving most of them, but like once I resolve all of them, then yeah, then we'll do good. Right now it's like 8 o'clock for me, and I just put my laundry in the washing machine. It smells really bad for some reason. I gotta fix that. I don't know why. I feel like I'm rambling right now. Alright, we're gonna do this problem. I gotta put the timer on the clock. Why is online timer just really... I don't know why it's... Why is online timer like this? Hold up. Oh, you gotta... I don't care about Valentine's Day. No, stop. Online stopwatch. Give me 2... Let me just do is drop down. Drop down. We're gonna put 2... We're gonna put 2 hours. Actually, not 2 hours. I gotta cook and eat dinner. I didn't eat dinner yet. We're gonna do an hour on the clock and we'll see if we can finish this problem. Alright, you're in a special ranking system. Each voter gets a rank from highest to lowest in a competition. The order of teams is determined by who received the most position 1 votes. If 1 or 2 or more teams tie in a position, we consider the second position to unresolved conflict. If they tie again, we consider this process until the ties are resolved. 2 or more teams are still tied after considering all positions. We rank them alphabetically based on their team letter. Okay, so we might need to use compare to. We might not. I don't know. Actually, we might not. I don't know. You're given the array of votes on which the vote system sort them according to the ranking. Okay, so... Okay, we can do this. So we have ABC, ACB, ABC, ACB, ACB. Okay, so A is ranked first place by 5 voters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No other team was ranked first place, so A is the first team. Okay. B was ranked second place by 2 voters, so 1, 2. Okay. C was ranked third place with 1. Not that one. 2. Not that one. 3. Okay. Not that. Okay. Ranked third by 2 voters. As most of the voters ranked C second, team C is the second team, and team B is the third. Okay. So, I have an idea, sort of. We're going to loop through between all the values in the string. And then for each string, we're going to keep track of the index of its corresponding character. So how many times did W appear in the 0th index, right? How many times did X appear in the 2nd index, 3rd, and so forth. Okay, so if we were to loop through, so first we need to loop through every string. So we're gonna do this. Let's say for every current string. So we're gonna loop through every string, and then we're gonna go through its length, and then we need to take every character and then map it with its corresponding size as added to. Let's see if there's anyone watching. I don't think anyone's like... If there's anyone watching, that's surprising. Sure as hell. I'd be so surprised if people are watching. Because it's like... This is like a random live stream that I just put up. I'd be so surprised if people are watching. Okay, I don't see anything in the chat, so it's fine though. I was gonna just do a regular video, but then I'm like, might as well live stream it because like two of my YouTubers are live streaming. Two of my favorite YouTubers are live streaming, so I was like, might as well live stream. All right, this is just gonna be like a 1 hour. We have to try to solve this problem in 1 hour. Okay. So we're gonna go through now. So we're going to go through. Okay, so we're going through every string. I'm gonna go through every character. We would hash every character with its corresponding number of times the index was n. So we could do like A is gonna have how many times was A in index 0, index 1, index 2, right? So if are they all the same size? I think they are. Yeah, they're all in the same size. So, okay, so let's see. Yeah. How many times A in index 0? How many times B in index 1? How many times was C as index 2? So we gotta do that. For all of them. Okay. So we could do, this might look weird. Char, and then we're gonna use a vector, yeah. Yeah, okay. So char vector, for every character, we're gonna match it with how many times it was in its corresponding index. Yeah. So every char is going to have an array, and then each of them will keep track of how many times it was in that current index. So it would be cur at I plus okay, yeah. Yeah. It would be make it more easy if I just made it 2 unordered maps. Count, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. So then it'll be count at current at I, so this is the character. And then for that character, I'll take the index and then I'm just gonna add it up. Yeah. Yeah. I think this will work. Then we need to find the most okay, so X is the one to do the tie-breaking rule. X has the same votes as if it's tie-breaking, what do we do? Two or more teams tied in the first position, we consider the second position to resolve. Oh shit. It went back up one view and went back down. That's fine. I feel like the A appears once, 0th position 4 times. What about the first position? Man, this is hard. Okay. 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 Sort by. Oh, fuck. Okay, W has X same amount as W, but X has one more vote in the second position, while W does not have any votes in the second position. Okay, wait. Let's do a really basic sanity check. If votes dot size equal to 1, there's only one element. We're just gonna return votes at 0. If W is at 0, and 1 is in 0 position, X appeared once in the first position. Y appeared once in the second position. What is a tiebreaking rule? If two or more teams tied in the first position, we consider the second team position a result of the conflict. Oh, it hurts my head. Alright, we need to sort that by... Wait, okay. For every vote, we need to sort it by... So A appears 0... Okay, if A appears 5 times in the first position, I think B would appear twice, and then C would appear 1, 2... Oh, my darn laundry's done. Yeah, it's so loud. Current viewers. Damn. I feel like this is like one of the... This problem's not that bad. It shouldn't be this hard, though. Okay, so now that I paired up everything, I need to sort them. Okay, so if I were to print out what this says... I actually should test this out. Okay, for analysis, hold on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna return, we're gonna call this, passing this. Input is gonna equal to, what the fuck is this equal to? I need to charge my laptop soon. A, B, C, D, we gotta copy this. And then we put this in input. So ideally, it should tell me how many times A is there, and B is there, and C is there for each of these. And then I can sort it. Oh, fuck! Oh. So now that I'm pretty sure I got the ranking right, now I just have to sort them and do whatever the heck that compare to doohickey says. What is going on? I'm gonna get rid of some files. Okay, so mantra. No. Wait, let's see count. Okay, so A has zeroth position occurred 5 times. B has first position occurred twice. Second position occurred 3 times. C has second position occurred 2nd time. First position occurred 3rd times. So now we just sort by second position for each pair. So I think we just have to sort by value. I should be able to do that with the map. If not, I don't actually know. Hold up. How to sort by second position in an ordered map. The only way is to put it in a vector. Oh my god, okay. Copy count. Why can't I do this? Alright, what now we're gonna do is we need to loop through every count, and then for every count dot first, we're gonna set it equal. We're gonna push back every pair. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, so for every auto x inside count, for every pair vector pair y inside x, we need to create why are you not working. Oh. So now we're gonna do copy count at x dot first, which is gonna equal to the char character at count is gonna equal to each pair. So we'll go through the y, and then I'm going to push back each pair dot push back pair of for every pair of y inside y dot first, y dot second. And then we do copy count as x is going to each pair. Okay, so that's going to copy that. So now copy count has every integer paired with its corresponding thing. So let's just make sure the sanity check. So we have the occurrences of every index. There is fudge cakes. Now we just have to sort them properly. I'm so tired, but I have to cook soon. What time is it? I can't see any of you guys. My computer's frozen. I need to charge my laptop. I'll be back real quick. Holy shit. Moderation activity is now hidden. Oh no. We're gonna hit something soon. I really think so. I don't have 6 viewers, but then no current viewers. It is what it is. Oh, we have 39 minutes left. 39. Oh no. Okay. We can solve this problem though. 39 more minutes. How long have I been streaming? Let me see. I don't know how long I've been streaming actually. I have to check. It's only been 20 minutes. Huh. 25. Okay, so now that we have this, now they've ranked teams and we have the inputs, now what we have to do is we need to, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside. We're gonna hit continue. Let's see what copy count gives us. So 0, 5 for the first one. That's right. B should give us 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, that's right. C should give us 2, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to sort each of them by second. So copy count. We're going to go through every single one of these values and we're going to sort them. So copy count. And we're going to do sort x dot begin. X dot end. And we're going to use this auto thing, lambda expression. I'm so lazy right now. Why can't I do this? Oh, it's const. Okay, that's what you. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Can I do x dot second dot begin? I don't know if that would. Yeah, that does fix it, but I don't know if that will actually sort it. I hope this actually does something. Okay, so here we're gonna have brain fart. Okay. Pair 1, pair 2. So we have pair 1, and then we have pair 2. And what we're gonna do? Return pair 1. Dot second smaller than pair 2 dot first. Yeah, we're sorting by second pair. Okay, so yeah. So this is going to sort it by second pair, so then that means that the second value would go up first, and then if we were to check it again, the occurrences, the second occurrence would go first. So that's, now that we have all their things like paired, we could build our string now. So A is going to have zero 5, right? And then, but B is going to have, why is this first? Oh, it should be decreasing. Decreasing, not increasing. So this should be greater. Our laundry just finished. Okay, so now we have this. So A is going to have 0, 5, right? That's right. And then B is going to have... Why is that still the second pair? Oh. Now it should change it. Actually, I don't know. I don't think that did anything. I got to do that on this one also. Now it should change it. So that should change it. Zero 5. B should have. So yeah. So B has 2, 3 now. Okay. So then that means B should be in the third. In the second. Second. What the hell do you call it? Okay. Yeah. C should be in the third. B should be in the second. And then A should be in the 0th. So yeah, so then now all we have to do is build our string. So, yeah, we're gonna go through every value in our characters, and then whichever string it is there, we're going to put it there. But then now we have to come up with the issue when there's a tie. So if there's a tie, if two or more teams tie in the first position, we consider the second position to resolve the conflict. So let's say two teams are at 0, then what do you mean we consider the second team to resolve the conflict? We have 32 minutes left, 30 minutes left. I gotta cook dinner. Oh, this sucks. We'll get there. We'll figure this problem out. Okay, so my thing would work if there are no ties, but if there's a tie, we need to continue the process. So let's say we have A is at the 5th position. So let's say I don't know. X is a front-runner due to the tiebreaker, where X has the same votes as W for the first position, but X has 1 vote in the second position, while W does not have any votes in the second position. So in our algo, this W would be 0, 1. 0 would have 1. X would have 1 for that. We'll think about the tiebreaker rule afterwards. For now, let's not think about that. Let's try to work on it without a tiebreaker. So let's actually build our string. Okay, so now that we sorted by the number of occurrences of each index, we're just going to put it there. So like, for every character, let's build our string. Okay, so for every character, for every char inside copy count, how? Fuck. Alright, so I don't know why that ranked twice. X off first is a character, and then we're gonna get its string. So we need to build a string. So let's actually I'm trying to think how you do this. The second pair, okay, so the most occurrence would be, let me think, how are we gonna do this? It's so difficult. Let's see. So we can build our string, but if we build our string properly, I'm trying to think how we would build it. Oh, I got it. Okay. We'll use an array of chars. End string. So this auto. What do I do? Auto occurrence is going to equal to x dot second. And then we do x dot first end string at occur at fuck 0th dot second. So the first value of, so we have vector of pairs, right? So at the 0th dot first, yeah. That's going to be the index, and we're going to set that equal to x dot first. And then this should equal to, the size should be votes at 0 dot size. Yeah. Yeah. And then once we have this, we need to build our string. Let's see, is there a faster way to convert vector chars to string? Convert vector chars. There must be a way to do this. Alright, let's just do that, I guess. Fuck it. For every vector, for every character inside end string, to return plus equals C. And then we return to return. So ideally this would work in the first case. Assuming there's no tie. Then we have to think about how we're going to implement the tie though. So ACB, this should be right. Yeah, ACB is right. Alright, so when the tie occurs, that's a problem. Okay, yeah. So this part is when it fails. It fails because of the tie. So when there's a tie, this fails. Let's see how many test cases. Oh, we passed 4 of them. That's pretty good for now. So what happens in the tie? Zeroth position has 1W, 1X. How are we going to do the tiebreaker? Because we have the number of occurrences for each index, for each character. That's how we mapped it. But we don't have the... Having an issue building the string. X is the winner due to the tiebreaking vote. X has the same votes as W for the first position, but X has 1 vote in the second position, while W does not have any votes in the second position. Huh. X is the winner due to the tiebreaking vote. X has the same votes as W for the first position, but X has 1 vote in the second position. In the second position, while W does not have any votes in the second position. So if they have the same votes... Okay, so if W... Alright, let's try this. Let's see what our string returned. Where is it? Where did I stop it? Oh, right here. Okay, right here. Okay, continue. Alright, what do we have? So W has 0 in the first position, 1 occurrence in the third position, okay? And then X has 1 position in the first position, 0th position in the first position. So if we're choosing the first one, this shit is really hard. Just compare 2 functions, so hard. Oh, we have 25 minutes left. I think we could still solve this. I don't know why my internet's lagging so much. Mm. 25 minutes left. Let's see if we can do this. Because we rank X as the first position, then what we're going to do, though? So X has the same votes as W for the first. Oh, but W doesn't have any votes in the second position. Who would go? We need to sort it by... I don't understand tiebreaker. If two or more teams tie in the first position, we consider the second position to resolve it. Two or more teams tie in the first position. For the first position, but X has one vote in the second position. Well, W does not have any votes, so X wins. If this is the case, we should actually map the index with its corresponding number of characters that we see. So instead of character to the number of occurrences of index, we should look at index to number of occurrences of each character. So at index 0, we should have how many W's and X's are in index 0, right? In index 1, how many W's and Y's are there in index 1? Right? That would make more sense. Okay. We have to rewrite this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, it's going to be very similar. We still have to sort all this stuff. So this is all fine and dandy, but we need to change this now. I ate so much ice cream today. Okay, so we got to get rid of all this. So we're actually going to get rid of most of these. It's still the same concept though. So instead of every character map it with like the occurrence of each index, it's going to be every index map it with the occurrences of every character, so like that. So something like that. So yeah, so we're going to go through every index. So votes dot size I plus plus. So this is going to go through every character. So this is going not every. This is going to go through every string. So this is going to every string, and then here we're going to go through every index. And we're going to do every index at every character. This is like votes at I dot size. Every index at every character. J, I think, something like that. Plus, plus, yeah. So for every index that we're at, so let's say we have at the 0th index, how many occurrences did W occur, right? It'll be, I don't know how many W occur, but it'll look like something like that. Then now that we have the number of occurrences for each index and the string, we need to build the string again. Oh crap. So we're gonna do the same thing here, but we're gonna sort it by. Yeah, we're gonna sort it by. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we're gonna copy this whole thing again. So exactly the same thing as this. Everything's gonna be the same. Okay, so we copy all this and we copy this. Oh Lord. What are we doing here? 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 Okay, so. Okay, so copy that vector char in. Okay, so here we're gonna loop through every. Oh, so this is gonna be char. Yeah, I think this is fine now. And this is fine, yeah. And then this, something's not right for this one. It'd be second. Actually, no. No. Building the string doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to find a way to build a string again. So we sorted this. I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? If we sort by... Okay, so for every count, for every pair of char, each pair, for every y in x out second. Why don't I just push back? Okay, yeah, whatever. This still works. Okay, so that's that. And then here, building the string is going to be hard, so... What? I don't even know how we would build the string. Okay, so now... Okay, so... Okay, so... This is so hard. Okay. So we're going to get rid of all this. And then to return is going to equal to... You guys. To return is going to equal to this. It's really hard, man. Okay, this should be char. Char. Hold up. How are we gonna build the string? This is a hard problem. I wouldn't say this is like super difficult, but I would say this is like... I don't know what's wrong with... What is wrong with Visual Studio? Visual Studio is like collapsing on me. Okay, we're gonna go continue. So let's see, copy count is gonna have... Yeah, so at index 0 there's 1W, 1X. Index 1 there's 1X, 1Y. At index 2 there's 1Y, 1Z. Index 3 there's 1Z, 1W. So now that we sorted properly, question becomes, how do we build the string? So if at index 0 we're gonna loop through all our all our characters in our array, and then we're gonna see if they tie. If they tie, we're gonna loop through the second character in our array. Oh, man, this is so difficult to think of. If they tie, fuck, oh my god. Okay, if they tie, what are we gonna do? Vote says for the first position, but X has 1 vote in the second position, but W does not have any vote in the second position. If 2 or more teams tie in the second position, we consider the second position to resolve the conflict. How many? We have 20 minutes left, I think. Oh no, an hour's almost up. Fuck! Alright. I think we could try for another like 15 minutes and then see if we could solve this. I think we're very close though. So because we ranked every index with its corresponding character and the number of occurrences. So now that if we just need to loop through twice, I think. 3, 4 loops? I don't know. Let me see. Okay. If they tie, we're gonna look at the second position. I don't understand the tie. If they have the same number of votes for the first position, but X has 1 vote in the second position, but W doesn't have any votes in the second position. Oh! Okay. So we're gonna do 4. Okay. I think I understand it now. So this is the first position, right? Copy count, there's... Okay, so that's every index. We're gonna go through all the characters. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so Okay, so we're going to go through every index and we're going to go through every corresponding character, vector of the pairs, right, of the occurrences. And then we need to go through every other occurrences, which is more stupid, okay? But oh man, okay. So if this plus the second one is a tie. So if vector dot size is equal to, if a copy count, oh my gosh. If copy count dot second, this is so stupid, okay. Why can't I do this? So this is going through every pair. Oh wait, fuck. That's not what I want to do. For every, so for every pair, what? So copy count is an integer matching with its corresponding. Okay, so it wouldn't even matter for what I did right there. Okay, so for every integer inside, so this is going to be, this is for every pair inside copy count at I. So if copy count at 0, oh, wait. No, okay, for every count. Okay, this makes more sense now. Okay, so for every pair and for every vector inside of vector pairs, okay, this makes more sense. Okay, so now we need to check the character and its count, but we cannot iterate twice through it. Can we? I think we can. We can. Okay, so this is, okay, so this, I'm going to make this more readable. Each occurrence is going to equal to x dot second. So this is each occurrence. So now what we're going to do is we're going to loop through for each occurrence. And for every other occurrence, okay, so we're going to check if if they're equal, then that's a problem. If they're not equal, then it's fine. If this is greater than the second one, we just break immediately. So if each occurrence at I dot second is greater than each occurrence at j dot second, then this is good. We're fine. We just break. So we don't even need to think about where to put the character. But if the, oh man, this is so difficult. If the character is smaller than the, this is so hard. Okay, if I think we'll be able to solve this. We should be able to solve this. It keeps showing us. We're gonna solve this. This is a good problem, though. I'm really thinking really hard about it. Let's see. Man, this is really hard. Okay, so if they're... Okay. I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so if it's greater than the second one, then we just break. Because then we just set the character at index 0 is going to equal to index 0. Yeah, the index 0. Okay, wait, hold up. I don't even know why we made it into like an ordered map. It should just be a vector. Because like if index 0 is just 0, then it should just be a vector of char ints. Who am I to judge though? Okay. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here. If it's greater than we just set... Okay, this should be... We need an index here. How many characters are there? Copy count. Dot size. How many? Yeah, it should be copy count dot size. This is copy count at I dot second. Oh my god. Copy count at I. Oh, just copy count at I. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so if this is equal to that, then we just say copy count. Okay, why is this? Make this X. Okay, so then, so if it's already greater than it, then we don't need to do anything. So this should be in a separate function. So we're going to put this up here. Just going to call this, check, what was it? Tiebreaker. What am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so this is... Oh, fucking hell, this sucks. Okay. Okay, so we have this, small that, okay. So, if this is greater than that, we just break. Otherwise, we have to check the other... Oh, no. No. Otherwise, we have to check the other index. So what is the other index? So X has the same votes as W for the first position. Then we need to check how many X has this number of votes in the second position. How many votes W has in the second position. So it makes sense why we did this way. So okay, we need to put the tiebreaker back in here because I don't really know what we're doing here. So let's put this back in here for now because I don't know what we're doing now. So if the first one's greater than the second one, then it doesn't matter, right? If it's greater than the second one, then we just need to set to return plus equals to each occurrence at I dot second dot first. Yeah. So if this is the case, each occurrence at I dot first. Yeah, that's it. And then we just return. Return true. So to return is going to be another string that we're building. Otherwise, this part is going to be hard. So if they're equal, if each occur at I dot second is equal to each occur at J dot second, we need to check at the second index. So oh, we don't even need this. This should be void. Just return here. Then we need to check each occurrence at I dot on the second index. So we need to go, okay, so we need to have another index. So this should have an index. So so we need to pass in our gigantic array of copy count. So we need to pass in this into our function. So this is like such an ugly code, but so we pass in copy count, and we're gonna make sure copy count at index plus 1. So we need to check copy count at index plus 1 at no, okay, we got to do original count, not copy count. Original count, and the original count is the one with the unordered map here. So then we could immediately get the character. So okay, so if copy count, this is like so much, this is so difficult. Okay, so if count at, okay, so the two characters are, okay, so let's get first character, each occurrence at I dot first, and the second character is equal to each occurrence at I dot second. So this is the first character, first C, second C. So those are the first two characters we're finding, right? And then now what we're doing is we need to check if the second one exists or not. I think. So if they're, okay, so if X has same votes as W for the first position, but X has 1 vote. Oh, my head hurts. Oh. What is it? If two or more teams tie in the first position, we consider the second position to resolve the conflict. So if they tied, then we have to recursively call on the second position? I think that's what we have to do. We need to recursively call on the second position, checking if they tie, and then we go on to the next index, then check if they tie, then go on to the next index, then check if we tie, so on and so forth, until we hit the end. So we need to recursively call on each index until the thing works. So if we have like, I don't know, so let's say we had like, so if two or more teams tie in the first position, okay, so back in our code, we checked if, we're going to loop through every occurrences. If it was greater, then we just add it and we return. Otherwise, if it's not greater, then we need to recursively call on the two characters. We need to check tiebreaker again, passing in the count. So if we have, we need to recursively call. So we have two. This is J. So since here they tied again, we're going to call tiebreaker again, and we're going to pass in index plus 1. So maybe we don't need this. Okay. I understand. I know how to do this. Okay. So this one, we're going to put this outside of here. So here, okay, so we're going through every single thing. If it's greater than it, technically it's just I plus 1. We don't actually have to do double for loops here for the second one. We don't need this j, actually. This should just be I plus 1. So if each occur dot size is equal to 1, then we just add it to the thing. So if this size is equal to 1, so if we just add the character to our thing. We just add to return plus equal each occur at 0 dot first. Yeah. Now, otherwise, if it's greater than 1, we're going to loop from beginning to the end. And then int j is going to equal to I plus 1. So then we're going to check this is going to be I and I plus 1. So this, if it's equal, okay, if it's greater, then we just add it. Yeah, and then that's fine. Then we just break. Else if tie, so each occur at I is equal to each occur at I plus 1 dot second. So this is a tie. If it's tie, we need to recursively call onto the thing. So now we're going to have a recursive function that does this. Okay, so we're going to each recursively call and pass an x. So then we need to do check tiebreaker. So we need to do like a check tiebreaker. So we need to do, this is going to be void, yeah. We need our 2 characters, and then we need this. So we need this, our 2 first character, and we need our second character, and then we need the index, and then we need this unordered map char, I think. Yeah. Okay, so then we don't need this. Okay, so, and we need to know when the final string is, so the length of the count. So if index is greater than count, we just return alphabetical order. So if we reach count dot even if it's equal to the count dot size, right? Because if the index is, yeah, if it's equal to the count dot size, greater or equal to count dot size, then we just return whichever is a larger one. So if first C is greater than second C, return second C. Return first C. Excuse me. This is alphabetical order. That fixes that. Otherwise, we're going to recursively call on, oh man. Check tiebreaker. So if count at index at first C is greater than count at index at second C, then we return first C. Else if count at index at first C, first character, is smaller than count index at second C, we return second C. Else if else, which means a tie again, which means that we need to call check tiebreaker passing in index +1. Count. Okay, and I think this check tiebreaker would work, ideally. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do check tiebreaker. It's gonna give us the result. The index would be X currently. First char is occur at I dot second. So first char each occur at I dot second. Second char is equal each occur at I dot second, and then we just pass in these. Okay, and then here we just do to return plus equal to this. This is if they're equal. Okay. Okay, I think this would work. In the end, we do return to return. Okay, so I think this should work in the end. So the first one should give me XWYZ. Okay, so this should give me XWYZ. No, why is it giving me garbage? Okay, so let's see, what are we doing wrong? Let's continue. Okay, so our copy count. Copy count has 0, has 1W, 1X. So yeah, that's right. So here, first C is W. Oh! That was dumb. Now it should work. Alright, we're going to keep live streaming until we're finished with this problem. Okay, so here So W, second chart should not be W. Each occur that I dot second. Oh. Okay. Now it should work. X, yeah, so that's right. X, Y. Oh, why is it Y? It should be W. X and Y. X has one occurrence in the first position. Y has one occurrence. We go here. Y has one occurrence is here. Z does not have. X does not, so it should be Y. Shouldn't Y be hit in the second one here? I don't understand the tie breaking. X is going to do the tiebreaker. X has the same number of votes for W first, but X is one more vote in the second position, while Y doesn't have it. W does not have any, so X goes in the first. How many positions X have in the second one? We have one in the second one. How many positions Y have it? We have one Y in the second one, so we go to the third one. How many positions Y has the second one in the third? I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna try submitting this. I don't understand why it's... I don't understand the question at all. That's what I don't understand. It doesn't seem to make much sense. Oh, most position 1 votes? Ordering the teams decide who receives the most position 1 votes. If two unknowns tied in the first position, we consider the second position. Oh. So how many position 1s are there for W? There's 1, and then there's 1X. So X goes first. There's no 1 position in Y. So we just put Z there. Let's look at this one. A was ranked first by 5 voters. No other team was ranked first place, so A is the first team. B was ranked second by 2 voters and ranked third by 3 voters. Yeah. C was ranked third place by 3 voters and ranked third by 2 voters. This is really hard. Alright, we're going to keep live streaming for another 10 minutes, and then I think I'm done. We'll try to solve this problem again tomorrow. Because this problem shouldn't be this difficult. I think we're getting there, though. So here, how many was ranked second? X is ranked second once, Y is ranked second once. So shouldn't Y be, but then we tie, so Y is ranked, so why isn't Y ranked second here? Why is it XZ, XW? Oh, because W is ranked first. I don't understand this. I don't understand the problem. Like, why? Each voter gives a rank from highest to lowest ranking in the competition. The ordering the teams decided by who received the most position 1 votes. Who received the most position 1 votes? So W received position 1 here. X ties with W, so we check the second position. X beats in the second position, but W is not there, so X is first. But then we have W going second. Oh, because it's in the first position. Then Y is in the second position here. That's why it goes there. And Z goes third position, but fourth position here. So this ranking system is strange. It's not the way that we think it works. Okay, so this is still fine. It's based on who ranked first. Okay, so if we're gonna do this ranked first, so we have to go back to the original character mapping where every W gets, all the characters get ranked by the corresponding number of times they're in the index. Because if we have like W, okay, so if we have 0 is in W occurs once, X occurs once, then whichever tie we put that, and then at the 0th position we put that also. Like we loop through from each index, and whichever ties, then we check the second one, and then even though we got that and that's gone, we still need to check the second and third. So if W occurs at, man, this is really, really difficult. If W occurs, okay, so W occurs at the 0th. So at index 0, we have one W and one X. So because they're both the same, we check at the second index, and we have one W, one X and one Y. So X wins, so X beats the W. But then, since W is still ranked at the 0th index, we have to put this W after the X. So then at the Yth position, then at the second index, we don't check if it's we don't check an X and a X and a Y, since X was already put there. So we just put the W there. So if we, okay, so like if I were to build this, right? Let's say we had like 0th index is gonna have one X, one W. First index is gonna have one X, one Y. Second index is gonna have one Y, one Z. Third index is gonna have 0, 1, 2, 3, one Z, one W. So one Z, one W. Okay, so X and W are the same, right? So because of this, we check here in X and Y, and since X beats W because there's another Y there, we put this in a final string of X first, right? But then since W is still ranking higher than all the rest, we put the W next. And then since there's a Y ranked in the first, we put the Y here. And then since there's a Z ranked in the second, we put the Z here. So that's why we have that thing. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. So I think all we need to change is this first part. So if it's greater than the second one, we just add the first one, and then we go back to the top. This is X. we're going to try to solve this problem tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a long time problem. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll check you guys later. Peace.